Okay guys, so here we have our chicken. So we're going to do step one, and that's basically to clean the chicken. You're going to be mixing in this bowl. After you place your chicken in there, you're going to add your salt. So we're going to put some salt in here. About 2 tablespoons of salt, maybe 3, that should be enough. We're going to add a few tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Say about 2 tablespoons should do. Add this water. And you're basically going to just allow the chicken to soak in the salt water vinegar solution for an hour. 30 minutes should do the job. Afterwards, what we're going to do is we're going to rinse this off, and then we're going to season the chicken. So what you're going to go and do is you're going to rinse the chicken off. Rinse off all of that salt water vinegar solution. So now it's time to season this chicken. It's time to season the chicken. We're going to season it with some seasoning salt. Make sure you add a nice amount of this. We're going to now add our adobo seasoning to this. Like I said, most people only use one or the other. Not many people use both adobo seasoning and seasoning salt, but I like to use both. Next we have some onion powder. We're going to use a nice amount of that. What is chicken without pepper, folks? Everybody seasons their chicken with pepper. Mix it in first. We're going to allow this to sit for 8 to 12 hours. And it's going to soak up all of these good juicy seasonings. Look at that. And this is going to give your chicken much more flavor. So you're going to add about 2 to 3 big tablespoons of butter to a pan. Let that melt. Then what you're going to do is you're going to get your apple cider vinegar. And you're going to add just a couple tablespoons of that. I'll say about 2 tablespoons, not much. You don't have to cook this too long. Just want to steam it a little bit, just like that, to melt the butter. And we're going to pour this over our baked chicken, and this is going to help the skin brown and get that nice golden brown, crispy skin topping that you want your chicken to have. So that's all you're going to do. You're going to use about 3 tablespoons of butter and about 2 tablespoons of vinegar, and that's it. More butter than vinegar, just remember that. Here's the chicken that we seasoned last night. And we're going to place that in the baking pan. I always cook my chicken on that side first. And then I turn it over on the skin side. And as I say in my other videos, when I get done marinating my food or my meats, just look at how well seasoned the chicken is. It has an orange look to it. That's how you can tell that your chicken been marinating for 12 to 18 hours. We got 2 drumsticks, 2 thighs, and 5 wings. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get that vinegar butter mixture that we mixed together. And we're going to pour that into the pan. What I like to do is when I'm baking my chicken, I like to make sure that I cover the tip of the wings. So try to do that. Try to cover the tip of the wings, because those are the pieces that kind of stick up once the oven get hot. and they burn a little bit, and I don't like burnt tips on my chicken. So try to cover if you can. Like right here, I'm going to cover this. Try to cover the tips of the wings. I'm going to put this wing under here, put this one under there, and then cover this one with the thigh, like that. And then put this tip under here, and then make sure this tip is covered with this thigh, by this thigh and drumstick. Because you don't want your tips to burn. And that's what will happen if you don't cover them, okay? So, I'll show you guys how it look after it's all done and it's nice and crispy and brown. I'm gonna show you how the best baked chicken look. I've already preheated my oven to 400 degrees. I'm going to cut it down now to 350 degrees. It was preheating for the last 10-15 minutes. So now my chicken wings and pieces are ready to be baked. So we're going to do that now, all right? All right, see you when they're done. Hey folks, the baked chicken is done now. This is the way it looks. It's absolutely delicious. Let's get a close up of how the chicken look. It's really nice and crispy. The skin is very crispy. And there's some juice in there as well. So let's go and plate these baked chicken pieces. Okay guys, so we're going to place our baked chicken on this plate here. Chicken is so delicious and crispy, nice and brown too. Got a baked thigh right there, baked wing, baked drumstick. And this is that nice butter vinegar juice from earlier. Create a nice little gravy. Look at that. That vinegar and butter is a great combination, guys. Try it out. Please follow this recipe step by step. Don't leave nothing out. Don't add nothing to it. You will see just how delicious your baked chicken come out. That vinegar and butter created a nice gravy. Look at that. And here you have it, folks. Baked chicken. It's tender too. Look at that. How tender that is. Nice and juicy. That's why I like to bake my chicken for 2 hours. I don't like to bake it too long. Don't nobody make baked chicken better than this, folks. Take a piece of that drumstick off. That vinegar and butter is just such a nice base. That's it, folks. Try this recipe out. Tastes really good. Peace.